A protractor looks like this right here. Please make sure when you're looking at it, the numbers are correct, like they're not backwards. You're doing your. I never give it to you. If anyone needs to sharpen their pencil, is it fit in there? Because even my handheld, it's a little too small. All right. Make sure that the numbers are facing the right direction. Do you see how mine are backwards right now? That's not very helpful. So for a protractor, you're going to want to turn it around. Now, what is a protractor used for? Sometimes circles, constructions, which is what we're doing today. We're going to be constructing things. But what do they use it for in a construction? The angles. A protractor is used to measure angles. So on the front of your paper, if you can, I'm not the best artist, so I'm not going to sit here and judge you. But if you can please draw this right here. Just so you know, because sometimes I end up, not that I get them confused. I know which one's which, but I always end up calling them the wrong thing. And then a protractor measures angles. A compass. So as y'all are writing that, I want you to look at the compass. A compass, you're going to do what your brain tells, the opposite of what your brain tells you. When you're using a compass, we actually do not hold the pencil. You are going to hold the other side. I call this the stylus right here, the plastic side. Do not hold the pencil. The pencil is going to be like this. If you have this compass, same thing. Your stylus is just plastic, but you're holding this side. I'm going to give y'all like a minute real quick. Turn your paper over to the side that says glue. All right. When you're doing this, a compass, I'm going to put it on the L. I like to hold it. Don't hold it straight up and down. Do you see how that's straight up and down? Hold it a little slanted. And to me, it's easier to use a compass if you move the paper, not the compass. So watch me real quick. I'm going to move my paper, not my compass. My compass is just staying still. I'm moving the paper. And it creates a perfect circle for you. So watch again. Put your stylus, this metal part, on just wherever. I'm going to put it on the U right here. Close the compass so that it'll fit on the paper. And then you see how I'm like slanted? It's like almost laying down, but not quite laying down. Again, you're not holding the pencil. Hold this part. And then you just turn your paper in a circle. Turn your paper. Right? I'll come over here and help you. All right, so we are not just going to be drawing circles with this. We're going to be drawing arcs. Yeah, fine. All right. Yes. Give me a second. Let me finish. All right. Turn back over. We're going to do a couple different things. We're going to learn some new vocabulary words today. You don't have to know what these necessarily fully mean today. We're going to go into it on Thursday. What are you looking for? Over there. Okay. So open this up all the way. And what I want you to do is right here, I want you to use the protractor to kind of draw, and it doesn't have to be exactly like mine, but an angle. Use the protractor to draw a V. Just draw a V. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Just I just draw it. Draw it, yeah. And then put a point right here. We'll call this point B. Now, with your compass, do you agree you can open it really wide or you can make it really small? I want you to open it just a little bit. And whatever you open it to right now, just a little bit, I do not want you to move it from that opening or you're going to mess this up. Okay. The first time we do this, I want you to watch me. The second time you will do it with me. So just watch me, please. You are going to put your stylus on your point B. Don't do it yet. Watch. And you're going to make an arc. Then watch. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Then I'll help you in just a second. Wherever they intersect, I didn't move my compass. I'm going to take the stylus, put it on that point, draw an arc. Take the stylus, put it on the other point, draw an arc, and they should cross. Now let's do it together. So everybody open up your stylus to like not too big. Or your compass, sorry. And put the stylus on point B. Draw an arc. Huh? It's not working? Okay, I'll come help you in a second. Put the stylus on point B, draw an arc. Put the and then put 2 big points where they crossed. Put the stylus on that point, draw an arc. On the other point, draw an arc, and they should cross. I'm going to walk around and help. So where don't move it. Where they did it, where they crossed, put points. So you did not end it. You have to learn. Okay, you're not your pencil. Good, there you go. There you go. And then they cross. Who needs help? Who did not get an X in the middle? All right, I want you to draw a point at where they cross, please. Draw a point at where they cross. Draw a point right here. And then I want you to connect it. What did we just do? What did we just create? A line where? In the middle of my angle. This is called an angle bisector. What does bisector mean? It cuts it in half. We just cut, all right, I got one more for you. We just cut our angle in half. Hold on real quick, y'all. So please write the words angle bisector. It's coming off the printer right now. We just created an angle bisector by cutting ours in the middle. Does that make sense? All right. Am I going to ask you to do this for a test or an assessment? No, probably not. But on a test, I might say something like, hey, given a compass, I created an angle bisector, or I created this image. What did I do? And you're going to have to know it cut it in half. It bisected it. All right, let's do something else. I'm going to go on this bottom one down here, right down here. And I want you to draw a segment in the middle of that box, please. And let's name it segment JV. Draw a segment JV. Open it up, please. Now, I do not want your compass to be as wide as your segment. So open it up and then make it a little bit smaller. Look up. I open it up, but then make it a little bit smaller than your segment. Not too small though. Okay. What you are now going to do is I want your stylus on V. You are going to move the paper to draw an arc, all like a half circle. Draw like a moon. Remember, you're moving your paper. Draw a moon when your stylus is on V. It's okay if it goes into the other one like mine did. Then I want you to switch. Don't move anything. Just switch. And now do the same thing at J. Do the same thing. My paper. Do the same thing at J. Draw. So you should end up getting something that looks like this. Do it on J side, do it on B side. They need to cross both above and below. Yep. They need to cross both above and below. That's perfect. Yeah, that's fine. Turn it around. Yep. There we go. Perfect. And wherever they cross above and below, I would like you to put points and connect those 2 points. What did I just do? What did I just create? It does look like an X and Y axis, but what is this point right here? It is a midpoint. It did bisect the line. I just bisected my line. I actually bisected it, so we're going to put bisector right here. I actually bisected it specifically a certain way. What's special about this angle right here? It's 90 degrees. What do I know if it's 90 degrees about these 2 lines? I have just created something called a perpendicular bisector. I cut my segment in half at a 90-degree angle. So if you ever want to know how people make perfect perpendicular lines, this is how. I don't know if anybody in here, their parents are architects or graphic designers or drafters. If you plan on doing or want to do anything like that, you will be using these tools often to draw pictures. Okay. Last one we're going to do is we're going to do it right here. I would like you to just draw a random angle. And let's label this E. And then right below that box, okay. Right below that box, I want you to draw a ray. And let's name this H. So we got E and H. Draw an angle, draw a ray. Okay. What I want you to do now is to take your compass and open it, like not too wide, but not too small. And put your stylus on E, draw an arc. Put your stylus on H, draw the exact same arc. And wherever they intersect the lines, I want you to draw points. We're going to name this DEF, and we're going to name this HI. If you can now open up your compass so that your stylus is on F and your pencil is on D. Am I going too fast? A little bit? Okay. I'll slow down. Does anybody need me to repeat the step before this? Did y'all draw the arc for both of them? Okay. Open your compass so the stylus is on F, the pencil is on D, like this. And you can kind of draw a little arc right there on D. And then I want you to do the same thing. Just move it down. The stylus on I, and then draw an arc right here so that it crosses your other line. So I'm going to say that again for those that are a little bit behind. The stylus on F, your pencil on D, draw a little arc. Your stylus on I, and then draw an arc with your pencil until it crosses this line. And put a point. This is going to be G. And connect them. Oh, I think I did something wrong, but maybe not. Now, I'm going to use my protractor. We haven't really learned, but I'm going to kind of teach you right now. To measure these angles, what did I do here? Would you say this is exactly 90? It's like a little bit less. It's a little less than 90. What's a little less than 90? Let's do like 88. I made an 88-degree angle. You put your E in the middle right here. Make sure this line is there. Measure how much is your angle. Yours might be less. That's fine. Or yours might be more. How much was your angle? 105, 77. Okay, now go down and do the same thing with this one. What do you notice?
Right now it's 60.
It's a little bit off, or is it the same? It's okay, it's a little off. We created congruent angles here. Or we should have. If yours is super off, you might have done something wrong. We just created congruent angles. We are now done with the compass. Can you put it to the side? And I want you to fold your notes so all you see are the 4 protractors. We're now going to go over how to read a protractor. You are going to be using these protractors in this class. However, like on your test, I'm going to actually give you a picture like this. So I want you to get used to using them on the test. All right. So a couple things. You get to decide, do you want to read inside or outside? It doesn't matter. I am going to do both just because y'all will be doing different things, but you choose one of them. So first, outside. If we're going to read outside, look at this one right here on the right. What are my outside numbers that this angle crosses? Right here, what does it cross? 40. Right here, what does it cross? It's 130. I know it's kind of hard to see these. Can you please write that down? And my notes tell us read the inside or outside and do what? Everybody box this word. It's the most important word when using a protractor. You're going to subtract. So what is 130 minus 40? 90 degrees is how much this angle measures. Did I have to do outside numbers? Nope. Let's do the inside now. Box them. What is this right here? 140. What is this right here? 50. And what am I going to do here? Subtract 140 minus 50 is, did it matter if I did inside or outside? You got the same answer. That is how to read a protractor. The biggest thing you need to decide is, do you want to do inside or outside? Because whichever you choose, you have to do it for both of them. All right, let's do this one right here. How many of you want to do outside? Nobody wants to do outside. How many of you want to do inside? All right, we'll do inside only then. We could do outside too, though. What is on the inside right here? 40. What is on the inside right here? There's nothing there. 0 is there. So what is 40 minus 0? By the way, I did not say this earlier. An angle will always be positive. So you always do your bigger number minus your smaller number. So 40 minus 0 is, just to prove to you it works, if you would have done outside, that is 140. What's outside right here? And what's 180 minus 140? It would have worked either way you did it. All right, I want you to do the next one. Go. I'm going to give y'all 1 minute. Do the next one.
Thank you.
Raise your hand if you did the outside. Nobody in here did outside? Okay. Everybody did inside? What did y'all get for your inside number right here? Between 30 and 40 is 35. What about for your inside number right here? Not 0. 0 is on the outside. What's the inside going to be? 100 and, not 90, 180. Because do y'all see how that's 170 right there? So then it would be 180. So what is 180 minus 35? 145 degrees. Did that make sense? Again, if you would have done outside, outside is 0 and 145. So what's 145 minus 0? 145. All right, do the last one. What y'all get right here? 105. What y'all get right here? 30. And what am I going to do? What is 105 minus 30? 75 degrees is my answer. We are going to add this to our notebook on page 12. Add this to your notebook on page 12. Can I have somebody pass out glue for me? Yeah, that sounds good. Protractors and glue. I said protractors and glue. Protractors and compasses. Please glue this in on the side that says glue. And when you're done gluing in, you can go get your phones. While you get your phones, can you please put away my compasses and protractors? Get one. So, get rid of that. Please put my protractors and compasses back in the box. I just had the glue. What I did. And you can get your phones and put away your things. Can you put mine away for me? Thank you. And we are done for the day. I'm not going to see you tomorrow. I will see you again on Thursday to start our new unit.
Allergies. Can I visit a birthday?